I am lucky enough to caddy for Sahith Theegala, Netflix superstar, up-and-comer on the PGA Tour. So like this, right at it. I mean, it's right in the middle of the green.
Right at it. Yeah, I'm trying to land this thing 3 feet right of the hole. Just for the love of the game. Golf deserves this.
9?
I think so, a little into, huh?
Trying to split the difference between that tree and the flag.
Dial.
I've done this before. Good swing.
Thanks.
Now we hit our stride. Now we go. That is such a cool shot. What's up, guys? I'm Dan Rapaport, and I'm very excited for the first ever episode of Side Gig. Now, the concept for this video is I am a golf pervert, like a sicko. And the thing about podcast interviews, they're great, but you don't get to really nerd out. You don't get to really go deep into the golf weeds. That's what we're gonna do today. So I am lucky enough to caddy for Sahith Theegala, right behind me, number 29 in the world, Netflix superstar, up-and-comer on the PGA Tour. He's gonna play a match against his roommate, who's also a pro, named Roy Coots. Hopefully it's fun for you guys to get inside the mind of a PGA Tour player. So let's do it. Mr. Theegala.
What up, sir?
I believe I will be your caddy today. Now you're prepping for a decently large tournament next week.
Yeah, some people may have heard of it. I actually forgot the name of it, but
it's the
USA flag with like the cup
it's in
on the
Georgia.
Right side of it. In
Yeah,
Georgia.
yeah, okay. I know obviously we're not at a PGA Tour event, but if you were at a tour event, would you be one of the guys who has the TrackMan out, who's checking the numbers, or is a warm up for you kind of just getting the body loose?
Yeah, more getting the body loose. I don't think I've ever used any sort of machine like right before a round, because one of the main things I realized in college was I was practicing like a total loser. Like I would be practicing a long time.
Guy won all 3 awards as player of the year, but total loser.
Dude, I was just like spending time on the golf course not getting stuff done. Practicing less, but more intentional has been really big for me.
I know you have something of a party trick, I've heard, that you can do on the driving range.
Yeah, yeah.
This guy's gonna have to move.
Yeah.
No,
my angles.
No, you're fine. He's gonna hit a purposeful shank.
Should I get my shank club?
Yeah, definitely. Get the shank
I gotta
club
show
out
you
here.
the marks I have on it still.
See, you're an absolute animal, because the vast majority of golfers, when they hit a shank, it sends them into like a mental spiral, neuroses. And the fact that you
love it.
The fact that you do it and then are like completely unfazed is.
You get the feel of the shank, and then all you have to do is not feel the shank, and you'll never shank it.
So you don't put this club in competition, then?
No, I do.
This is like your 7-iron.
Yeah, this is my
just
7-iron.
has a bunch
Look at
of
these
shanks.
marks.
So this is a 7-iron you're going to use at Augusta National that just has a lot of marks from you purposely shanking the ball.
Yeah. Well, the great thing is it looks like all my other clubs, because I don't really.
Why is like self-deprecation like
No,
all
I'm
the
not.
way? I mean, you and like Joel Damon, you guys all think you suck. There it is.
That was good. That was like a top shank.
Yeah, really, really special. All right, you want to hit one square and we head out there?
Yeah, let's do it. See, now that I've gotten that out of the way, it's like the face looks huge. Like, how do you even miss it?
This is like the worst advice I think that you could give anyone ever. That's more like it.
Yeah, then you just hit toe cuts all day.
Beautiful. Let's get it going.
I love this. I like that it's not like a patch either.
No, we got this thing fucking.
That's style.
We got this thing fucking ready to go.
I'll mark one properly. So I start with I dot out the line, and then I go 99 or 909. Not Gretzky, although that's a good homage to the freaking best to do it too. But 909, my area code, yeah.
OC shit, huh?
No, it's actually San Bernardino County, which is sneaky.
What are we looking at here? Just a dogleg right par 4?
Par 5. It's really short from here. We're just playing the up tee on this one hole.
Play well.
Freaking, let's have a good one.
Let's have a good one.
You have a pet peeve about guys saying like play well, right?
Play like garbage, buddy.
It's like, yeah.
That's just say what you mean.
I hope you fucking hit this one in the piss.
No, Roy doesn't miss drivers though.
I won't say that right before I leave.
He's probably a little nervous.
I mean, who knows the last time I've had a camera on me.
Oh my
Missile.
God. That's perfect.
Really good. Like a little knuckly cut. I like that.
Perfect.
You going lumber here?
Yeah, tough start for the caddy though. Didn't pull the head cover on the first hole for me.
That is a tough start. Where's the head cover? Right here. Love that line, yep.
The bag's gonna be heavy.
I know. I've done this before.
Yeah, same line. I'm a little deeper than Roy, so.
Mashed. Is that too far left or is that
Too far left, yeah.
All right, we're off.
All right.
Like when you were growing up, you said you're an introvert. Did you like practice alone? Was it kind of meditative for you?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I feel like, I know you're obviously from SoCal, but I was like pretty far east, and there just wasn't a lot of golf there.
Yeah.
So I didn't really have guys I would just go out and play with until a little bit later on. But I just loved it, like just out in nature.
Yeah.
Like there was a certain zen to it for sure.
And your dad, like he liked golf but didn't really play?
Yeah, he like never played. He just loved sports. I basically like picked up every sport from watching it on TV with my dad. You want the gun
Yeah,
here?
let's do the gun. We got a marker right here. It's 188 middle.
Yes.
190 flag. So on a shot like this, would you want to know like the lip of the bunker? What kind of information do you want?
So a shot like this, like there's a little ridge in the middle of the green too. So like when I'm standing here with Carl, I'll get the cover on line with the flag on the green, and then the cover probably just right of it, because that's where I'm looking, of the lip of the bunker.
So that lip of the bunker, like in line with that stake, is 173.
Cool.
So you thinking 6 iron?
I think it's downwind actually. I'm thinking 7 iron, yeah.
Mash a little high draw 7.
A little cut. Anywhere left is not good. Oh boy.
God, it's trying.
Oh, that's gotta sit. Okay.
You think you missed the green left?
That actually might be okay.
All right.
Because it didn't kick left.
Just a little bit of a tug.
You know what's funny? I was standing over that shot. I stood over that longer than normal, and I was like, this is the club I just tried to shank.
Dude, this is what I'm saying. You can't be doing the shank drill.
Normally I don't have a fucking 7 iron for my first iron shot.
That's fair enough. What does your dad do?
My dad works in IT.
Got it.
Yeah, he's a computer engineer. He literally went to the MIT of India.
Okay.
He's an absolute genius.
Yeah,
so
I was
is
gonna
the rest
ask.
of my family.
I was gonna ask when he came over and all that.
He's like so smart, and he gave all of his brains to my brother and not me, so that's why I play golf. He was the first one from his whole family who came over here.
Amazing.
And I think he came in '86.
And did he meet your mom in India, or they met in the States?
Arranged marriage.
No way. Arranged marriage.
Oh yeah, that's the absolute norm. I'm gonna take a free drop here.
I think this is ground under repair for all you rules hardos. It's ground under repair. That's why we're taking the drop. Now, are you allowed to clean it if it's ground under repair?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Come on, bro.
Is the towel wet?
Yeah. We'll go with yeah. It will be wet eventually. You know, I know a lot of guys these days are pretty much 60 everywhere. Are you one of those guys?
At least around the greens. I've always just, I kind of like know how to hit the other shots. I've practiced it, but I just like.
How was the open for you with that?
It was great. I just putted everywhere.
Yeah.
If I was in between anything, just putted. It was a very makeable chip. Trying to land it just on. Should break a hair right.
Let's make it happen. Sit.
Ooh.
It's a little quick.
Didn't leave it short.
I got you.
Thank you.
We got to get this thing wet.
I haven't hit a putt today, I realized.
Do you bring in Carl a bunch, or you kind of do your own thing?
I wouldn't say a bunch, but definitely on several putts around. Like, especially the ones where I'm just not sure. Like, if I step up to it and it looks good, I just trust my read. But Carl's a great green reader. Should just be right edge.
Need this for the tie.
Hammered it.
You did hammer it.
Dang.
All right. One down. Just smashed it through the break.
That's a bad not up and down. That right bunker is actually like, right now we shouldn't be able to reach it.
So there's room between the two bunkers.
Yeah, there's room in between if you're trying to hit it right in between. Kind of like that.
That's going to be short of that last bunker?
Yeah.
I just left of it too.
And left of it.
Good swing.
Perfect.
We're just trying to hit it just over the left side of that tree because he thinks he can't. That bunker on the right's not really in play. So over that left side of the tree is plenty of room.
Kick right.
Just kind of straight down, yeah?
That should be okay. Left rough.
When did golf become like serious for you? Like when was it like, when did it cross over from being like, oh, here's this cool thing that I'm really good at to like, oh my God, I actually might be able to do this?
Like I was really good when I was really young.
What are we talking, like 9, 10?
Like, no, like 6 to 11. I was really good. And then I just like maybe didn't practice as hard as I could have, and like also hit growth spurts. And then I kind of sucked for like 4 or 5 years. Yeah, once I got to maybe my junior year of high school, I played really, really good that summer, and then I committed to Pepperdine, and then I had like the best year of golf of my life, my senior year of high school.
Did some of the bigger school, I guess Pepperdine, did anyone try to like nab you, steal you once you'd already signed?
Not really. I always kind of have a little chip on my shoulder. I know me and Roy talk about it a lot.
You wanted
Just
to go
like,
to UCLA or SC or something?
I mean, like kind of, but just like, it's like F you to all the other schools for not wanting us.
Yeah. Do you think it was because your swing is like unorthodox, or why do you think that was?
Yeah, I think it was a combo of just like, my swing was kind of like, I don't think a lot of coaches believed in it, just like in terms of consistency or longevity even. And then honestly in high school I was really inconsistent, so I don't blame them. I was very streaky.
Like you were a big kid.
I hit my growth spurt early in high school and I like freaked out and I couldn't play.
I mean,
but then I like kind of
What are you, like 6'3"?
6'3",
Yeah.
on a good day.
So 85 flag, back up into the wind. Shot like this, like, so what's your stock 60 and do you hit it like full ever?
Yeah, so I have a 58 and then it probably goes 100 yards full, but like you said, I never hit it full and I don't think many guys do.
Yeah.
But just because of this lie, I think I'm gonna go ahead and hit it even into the wind. I think it's gonna knuckle a little and help take the spin off. But honestly, I just have number just because I think it's gonna jump from here.
And do you use any sort of like course management system to determine where to aim, any like, you know, decade type of situation, or are you just feeling it out?
Yeah, just feeling it out.
So like this, right at it. I mean, it's right in the middle of the green.
Right at it. This is a very easy pin. I think Roy just freaking hold it.
It's definitely tumbling. A little short, you think?
I think just a little short. Greens are running nice. I feel like they're like.
Well, that first putt, they definitely rolled nice.
Well, I made them look like freaking Augusta on that first hole.
Break.
Turn.
Do it. Good putt.
Gosh, the first 2 holes out here, they're like probably the 2 easiest holes out here, and I par them every time. That's why I'm always down early out here. Oh, the broomstick.
All right, good effort. Dodge a bullet.
Honestly, 1 down through 2 is basically like being 1 up.
Now we hit our stride. Now we go. Will you ever change like a grind or like bounce?
No, literally never. Yeah.
Literally never.
I've played the same.
You played
2.0
frickin'
wedges.
like Rocket Mortgage or somewhere that's like soft as a pillow,
Yeah.
and St. Andrews, and you've got the same setup.
Yeah. I can't believe people change as much as they do, honestly.
You thinking 9? You thinking a little feathery 8?
I'm thinking pitching wedge.
Dude, I need to dial in your yardages because I'm off.
Yeah. I think it's downwind. This is strategic.
I think it's a hair into. I think it's a hair into.
Gosh.
It's definitely way downwind, Roy. Yeah, I think you might want to go sandwich.
See, this is strategic.
I
1
know.
down through 2. Get to see what he does on this hole.
That's gonna splash.
That was an early splash call.
That's gonna splash.
Oh, it was into. Wow, that was a good call, Caddy. Jeez. All right, I guess I'm going 9 iron.
Kind of at that tree.
Exactly, just turn it off the tree. It's probably 5 a hurt with a draw. Oh, really safe.
Pushed it. A little bit of a save job. All right, we're on. That is a match play. That's a match play special right there. So in a tournament, would you like a long putt like this, tended, pulled?
I would just leave it. Just leave it, yeah. Okay, so like I would say this is probably the strongest part of my game.
Is lag putting?
It's just like lag putting. I say that, I'm probably gonna fucking putt it in the water.
Just something like you feel like you've had that touch since you were a kid?
Yeah, just like, again, just like a lot of my practice was when I was a kid. It was just like feel stuff. I would literally just like sit on the putting green and schwack putts and schwack chips. So like, I just gotta have a good feel. Although that probably also says something about my ball striking.
You have a lot of lag putts. Chase. Good putt.
Nice.
He wants to wait and see. He's trying to make his bogey and then make Sahith make a nervy one. We are back.
Thank you.
Back to even. Hey, let's go. Nice job.
Momo. Even though I was handed the hole, I'll take it.
You'll take it. We'll take it any way we can get it. This is a caddy rookie mistake here. You don't leave the bag. You got to leave the bag on the way to the next hole. And this thing is not getting any lighter. I know you were driving that one car like all around the West Coast. You upgraded since?
Yeah, I might have to show it.
Yeah, you might have to show it. We could do a little pimp my ride action.
I love that thing. It's the one like material thing in my life I've always kind of dreamed about.
It's like a nice car. Yeah, we'll do a big reveal.
It's my dream car. I literally got in it when I first bought it, and I was like, I drove it up to RSM. That was the first event I had with it, and I was like tearing up driving up. I was just getting so sentimental.
Totally.
Like,
you dreamed of having a nice fancy car. There's nothing wrong with that. Those mounds on the left side, that first one's 309. So, I mean,
Sweet.
it's just kind of split that and the trees, right?
Yep, exactly. The center line's probably that just left of that tall tree right in the middle.
So into the fan, do you ever tee it down?
Oh yeah, teeing it down right now. Kind of this is like my Max Homa feel,
Okay.
where I just like cover and just hit a little squeeze cut.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
It's funny how Max Homa's like, everyone's like, he's the new standard. It's like, oh, I want to swing it like Max.
Oh, his rhythm
It's like
is,
Max, he's freaking Adam Scott levels.
Yeah, I would do unspeakable things.
Oh yeah, I like that one. That is a sexy one. That's a crowd pleaser.
Yeah,
That's when you get the, ooh.
yeah. That works on the firm tour fairways. Literally, sometimes I'll just like sit on the range and watch Max hit balls, just to like try and get some from osmosis.
Funny that you say that. I was interviewing Justin Rose on the podcast, and he's working with Mark Blackburn now. Why Mark Blackburn?
Yeah.
He was like, honestly, I just wanted to swing it like Max Homa. Your swing, let's get into that a little bit.
Yeah.
Very homemade. A lot of people on Twitter like to say you're gonna have back problems.
Yeah. It's kind of a long story with my swing actually, but
got
like
time.
when I was young, I 10-fingered it literally till I was like 11 or 12. And I was really shut at the top, and I would cover incredible. Like my hips were square to the like at the target.
Yeah.
And I would hit like high draws.
Okay.
And then I hit my growth spurt, and it just like took my swing like all out of whack. And then I started hitting like steep, super steep, like left cuts.
Yeah. That's, well, you got a really flexible like spine back.
So the thing about my back is I have 18 degrees of scoliosis going to the left. So
Is that a lot?
It's kind of a lot. If you have between like 22, 26 is like the line where you can like people can get surgery.
And it makes them like 2 inches taller overnight.
Yeah, literally like fixes their spine. But if you see an x-ray, it kind of like shoots up a little right and then goes left. So luckily it goes that way, so I can bend this way without putting stress on my spine. If
So
I
you're
had
saying
to,
the side bend is not, it's not actually, because it's your natural spine angle.
a little bit of it for sure, yeah. I mean, I definitely have a lot of side bend too,
Yeah.
but it actually feels like good. If I'm like, if I try and keep like a very neutral spine
Trying to
angle,
go Adam Scott.
it like kind of hurts. Yeah. So if I had to go lefty swing, I wouldn't play golf. If my spine curved the other way, I'm convinced I wouldn't be able to play.
All right, 137, and then to cover on that line is 126. So
Oh, okay. there's
that thing
10
is
over
really,
that.
really tucked. Will you ever aim at a flag that close, or will you, even if it's a wedge, kind of give it a little space?
Yeah. No. I think I have a perfect number for a full 50 degree.
Uh-huh.
Should be a little hurt. Yeah.
Definitely a little bit of hurt. Yeah, I felt it on the tee more so, but
Just like a thumpy 50. I'm still aiming a pace right of that pin.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to land this thing 3 feet right of the hole.
and you play your irons pretty much dead straight.
I go both ways. I'd say my shorter clubs, like 8-iron in, typically draw, just for spin control and traj. For me, if I try and hit like a half-yard draw, I don't even know if it's gonna draw. So I try and draw it like 5 yards.
Oh, hold your head up. Hold your head up. That is short side. What would Carl say right now? What would he say? Like, how can I be of assistance right now?
His term is headless.
Headless?
Headless.
Well, you just like didn't think about it?
Just headless. I've just hit in the one spot you can't.
Right.
It's like a chicken without a head.
Not-
That was
not a-
terrible.
Not my favorite lie in the world either.
No.
Super sandy in there. How's your bunker game? I don't like that answer.
What do you? I think it's pretty. It's improved.
Yeah.
It's probably the worst part of my short game, but I still think it's pretty good. But like, not Aussie level.
The Aussies are all dirty.
It's just built different. They're just born in the sand over there. I have more room than I thought.
Yeah, you're okay. You gonna land on the green or in the frame?
No, I'm gonna land it short. Just try and land it like literally right there.
You're not nervous that it'll get caught up?
Have it trickle out. No, I think it's so firm right there.
Do it. Do it. Carried it a little further than you wanted.
Yeah, further than I wanted.
People get way too firm when they rake bunkers. It's all about the little push, pull, push, pull, and push.
Are you ready for this toss?
We're in danger of another,
Ooh, that was a nice toss.
I could see the ball rolling end over end. How was that?
It was like 6.4 out of 10.
Okay, I'll take it.
The through stroke was a little rush.
Yeah, see, even that was a
jabby.
little too jerky. You gotta be really sensual with it. All right, let's make this par. Outside the hole?
Yeah, just outside right.
Bucket. Very nice. Get up and down.
You know, I'm gonna degrade that to
No.
a
Camera's on. You don't have to say
4.8.
anything.
What is that?
No.
If a guy hits it in there, you're getting fined.
Don't hit it in the
10
bunker.
grand.
Don't hit it in the bunker.
That's you know it's fair. I'm not paying the guy, so.
I mean, this is about as right down Main Street as right down Main Street can get.
Yeah. This is a sick hole.
Just drive it right at the flag,
Right
really.
at the flag, exactly. Cool.
Can't really feel anything back here. It's like protected by all these hedges.
Yeah. Should be off the right though, yeah?
Logic would hold that it's off the right.
Just gonna try and hit a straight one at the flag.
Shot, right side of the fairway.
Thanks. Yeah. Little cut. That might be rough actually. It kind of goes a little right there.
So you said worst part of your game is driving. So if you could have anyone,
Yeah.
I think I know what your answer is going to be. If you could drive it like one guy on tour, who would
Yeah,
it
it'd be Rory.
be? You played with him before?
I haven't played with him, but I just know it's Rory. I mean, who doesn't want to drive it like Rory?
Yeah. How about long irons?
Maybe Xander for long irons.
Oh yeah, you played with the GOAT Tom Hoagie.
Oh my God, Tom Hoagie's one of the most underrated players I've ever, okay, maybe now he's not underrated.
Yeah.
No, he still is underrated.
Definitely. No one
People-
thinks about him in that tier.
It is stupid. He'll hit 8 irons, post impact, he starts like bitching about the shot, and this shot is 6 feet left of the pin.
Yeah.
And it lands like 12 feet long left. He's like, HD, I pulled it. Not a good swing. I'm like, I have 12 feet for birdie from 170 yards.
And I striped it, yeah.
He stripes irons.
Yeah.
Wedges, JT, Justin Thomas.
Yeah, he's money, isn't it?
Disgusting.
He's got like the back footer, the one hop and stop.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
His rhythm on wedges, like he makes it look easy, but like I feel like people don't get how hard it is to strike a wedge solidly with that kind of tempo.
You're saying that's slow?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then putting?
It's a tie between Denny McCarthy and Taylor Montgomery.
Taylor Montgomery was like we had him on the podcast. He's like the mini golf world champion.
How are these pins? That pin's like 3 from the edge.
They knew
too.
we were coming.
Good tournament prep.
So 55 flag. I can't really get, there's no carry on that line. All right, 155.
55K. It's like just on top of a little ridge.
Okay.
Trying to get
9?
top of that. I think so. A little into, huh?
Definitely a little into. But that should take a little spin off so it
Yeah.
won't get crushed.
Let's try and hit a 60 shot.
Yeah. Trying to split the difference between that tree and the flag.
Dialed.
I've done this before. Good swing.
Thanks.
Yeah, good shot. I like that one.
Now that's more professional.
That
like
was
right there.
professional.
It's the standard professional.
It's like Tiger. I remember I was telling you I had that job
Yeah.
where I was following him around, and they say, you're going to Japan next week. I was like, oh my God. So I went to Zozo. It was my first tournament out in the new job,
The one that he won?
the one that he won. And then 2 months later, President's Cup,
Yeah.
he's the best player by a mile. And I'm like, oh, I'm about
Was
to.
that the one at Royal Melbourne?
That was one at Royal Melbourne,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, I'm about to be like on the wildest ride of all time. I feel so grateful that I got to see
like
that
a little
3
bit of
month,
that?
just those 3 months where he was
Yeah.
really, really dialed.
Yeah.
You had any interactions with him at all?
Yes. I have a pretty epic. I've only talked to him this one time at Riv. I'm eating my breakfast alone. Like, wasn't sure. I was in the early wave, and usually I was just sitting alone, facing like my back against the door.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, someone comes up from behind me and just bear hugs me. And you know that split second where you're just trying to like think,
Yeah, who could it be?
right? Like
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's probably one of my Corn Ferry buddies, or just like, I don't know, maybe a family member of someone.
Yeah.
And I turn around, I shit you not, I'm looking at Tiger Woods. He's right here.
So he bear hugs you? I mean, that takes some kind of confidence.
Yes, straight up bear hugs me, and I look over and I thought my heart was gonna stop. I'm like, dude, I'm fucking looking at God here. But it was sick.
He's just like, great tournament, like.
Yeah, so the first words he says, excuse my language, he said, great fucking job last week. And I was just so juiced. But this, like, I just wanted to ask how he was doing. Like,
Yeah.
Tiger, like, I hope you're doing well, man. Like, praying for your recovery and all that. But
Yeah.
I couldn't get words out.
Yeah. You're just like, oh, yeah,
I was just like, thank you. Like, I'm so glad I'm here. Like, all that. But it was so cool. And the fact that, like, he knew me and, like, watched golf. Oh, that's big for the program.
Oh, wow.
Can't miss that.
Big mistake.
Yeah, and then he like walks to go get his breakfast, and his like squad is behind him, his
Yeah.
security guards and stuff. But I thought that was so cool.
That is cool.
Looking back at it, he's just like he's just another dude, you know? So just turn a little left, try and break the par streak.
Bro.
I kind of hammered that.
Damn, that's why I was saying bro.
I was bringing the putter back. I was so confident I was gonna make it.
You got to work on your John Rahm. How the fuck does that go back?
As I've hit it 4 feet by. Yeah. Dude, I love John Rahm's reaction. I love that he gets fired up.
Yeah, it's nice that he shows some emotion. It's like people get mad at golfers for being robotic, and then they show emotion, and people get mad at that too.
Yeah, and I feel like he hasn't done anything, like, I can't think of anything top of my head that's
mad
like
at himself.
Disrespectful or anything.
Inside left?
Yeah, inside left.
Very nice.
Thank you.
So that's your routine? Like, that's how quick you do it? You just get up and hit it like
Yeah,
that?
pretty quick, yeah. I had to slow down, not had to, but I slowed down a lot since college for sure. Sometimes I would just hit a shot and I'd be like, why didn't I think about this factor?
Right. Ever since journalism school, all you hear about is like, it's dying, like media is dying and like people are getting laid off and, you know, and it's true, it's very hard to monetize the written word. And so it's so nice to be at a place where I feel like there's positive momentum that's growing.
Like, I don't know anything about the field really, but at least like from the golf scene, the last like 2-3 years, it's been such a good movement.
Yeah.
Like, just make golf more fun and
Totally.
cool. And just,
Well, I think, you know, guys doing stuff like this is big.
that
like,
helps too. But just like,
golf's hot. Every single person is a golfer now.
yeah.
Every quarterback, every basketball player.
Like, I have people who don't watch, like people tell me who could give less of a crap about golf that listen to golf podcasts now.
Yeah.
Like, obviously Foreplay and
Yeah. There's a community aspect of golf that other sports don't really have.
it's pretty
You
sweet.
feel like you're sitting around the fire pit on the 19th hole with your boys. That's like what the pitch of our podcast is.
Yeah.
All right, let's just roast one right at the left side of that bunker.
Left edge of the bunker.
love
Yeah,
it.
that's the money line. I'm just gonna hit my normal cut, kind of over this edge of the tree line.
That's traveling.
Yeah, it should be okay.
Good soft bounce.
Probably just in the rough. It's kind of my, if my miss is that tight, I'm
We'll take
pretty
it.
happy with that.
Yeah. Let's be a pro golfer here. All right, so it's 276 flag,
Okay.
256 to the high point of that bunker.
Sweet.
It feels like it's just firm 3-wood all day. And
Yeah, so I have
the
a
best.
4-wood.
Is that what you gave?
Perfect. I go between a 4-wood. I don't have a 3-wood. I have this hybrid that I call Frank.
Why?
This turns short for Franken hybrid because it's a 15-degree hybrid.
Oh my
And
God,
this
it's
thing,
it's like a 3-wood.
absolute piss missiles.
So it's 17 turned down to 15?
To 15, and it spins at like 2,200.
So you can
okay,
get that
not
thing,
actually.
You can get that thing running.
It spins just as much as my driver.
How far does this thing carry?
I carry this like 265.
Got it.
So I need to
You
turn
need
it
to
into the
roast it.
wind. I need to thump
I mean,
this.
realistically, it's going in that bunker, but that's something
Yeah.
that pros, I think people
That's
don't
perfect, yeah.
don't really know about pros. Is sometimes it's like that's what the golf course gives you.
Yeah.
That's what you got to take.
Who said that recently? I think it was Cantlay somewhere. He made a great point. It might have been at Rib. He was just like I'm not even stressed about second shot par 5, like about hitting the green necessarily. I'm just trying to leave in the easiest place to make 4.
That's a riser special.
That's
Short right of that front edge, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good spot. It's a really good spot.
Yeah.
On the
I'll take
upslope.
It was kind of nice that I couldn't fully get there actually, because usually if I hit it there and got pin high, dead.
If you watch the PGA Tour on TV, you're seeing the best players who are playing great.
Exactly. You're watching the guys that are on the top of the leaderboard every time.
Right. They're not showing the guy who just kind of hits it to 25 feet, 2
Yeah.
putts, moves on.
No. A gripe that me and Carl always joke about is like 215-yard par 3. Guy's up there with 5-iron, and it's a tucked left pin, fucking water bunker left.
Yeah.
And this guy will absolutely stripe one 25 feet right of the hole.
Like, that's all right.
Right in the middle of the green. The commentator's like, oh, safe play there, like safe shot. I'm like, no. He fucking laced that right at his
Right
target.
where he was looking. So a shot like this, do you usually want a number? Do you kind of walk it off, feel it out?
On a shot like this, if it's under, I'd say probably 60 yards, I'd never get a number.
Okay.
But like in tournament, I'll pace it off to the front of the green, but mostly just to get a feel of like how it is around
Are you
the
counting
green.
in your head?
Counting in my head,
Yeah.
yeah. But I'm never like, okay, I have 30 yards. This is the swing
Right.
I'm gonna use.
You're not doing
It's
the
like,
Bryson clock method?
just to like know. So just kind of crest it on the green.
Just go a little left of it, yeah?
But yes, finishing left of it.
Go.
Go, go.
It's a little short of that ridge.
The hand placement's pretty good for the club handoffs.
Bro, I'm telling you, I'm not an amateur.
I feel like a rookie mistake is to hand it high. You're
Okay.
like, where are you supposed to grab it?
Exactly. Yeah, it's gotta be like waist level. One time for us. Oh, great effort.
Thank you.
2 up.
Thank you.
Yep. Cheers.
6 pars.
All right, so I have not seen this club yet. Tell me about this guy.
Okay, this might be my second favorite club in my bag, but this thing's sweet. It's a hybrid shaft, super light, 85 grams. And it's like it's not a game improvement iron, but it's like the thicker ping iron. So when you set it down, you can see the back and stuff, but it still looks good. But I can hit draws with this club, which is like I've never been able to hit draws with the longer stuff. So it's been like great for me off the tee, and I can hit like low ones and just kind of do anything with it.
That bunker's 245. So you're just trying to hit like a little draw off those 3 trees?
So I'm trying to, yeah, exactly. Just a little draw off those 3 trees, try and finish it like right on the right edge of the water.
Cool.
Yeah, just like a 245, 250 shot.
It'll carry like 235 and roll out a little?
Exactly, yeah. Just a smooth one. Blocked it a hair, but...
No issues there?
Yeah, still fairway.
Shot.
Let's try and make a birdie, yeah?
Yeah, that would be dope. All right, so 150 flag. I can't tell the carry on that line, but on the left, like where we can see the lip, is 139. So it's probably similar to that.
Pin's probably 10 on. A little downwind.
A little down, maybe a hair off the left. Feels like wedge.
Yes, just a cutty little wedge. Maybe a 45 shot, huh? All right, I gotta hit one good shot just for the love of the game, man.
Just for golf.
Golf deserves this.
Yes. Keep cutting. Keep cutting. All right, good shot.
Thanks.
Feels like the match is sort of in hand. Going for the Truly Vodka Seltzer. Look at that noise, that crackle. I feel like drinking on the course is kind of like a caddy tradition. So, wow, these are good. Caddy's drinking on the job.
Caddy's drinking on the job?
Caddy's drinking on the job. He pressed, you know, it's post-press.
Feeling really confident.
I'm feeling good, bro.
You're gonna take that disrespect, Roy? This guy's drinking on the golf course. All right, you wanna read this for me, Dan?
Sure. I'd be
I
honored.
haven't read them well myself, clearly.
I'd be honored.
I have it fairly straight. Like, my first thought was left edge.
I'm joking. That was a joke.
Yeah, you're getting a feel there?
That was a joke.
It
looks like it wants to
edge?
go a little bit right, but I'm not sure it will. I feel like it's like inside left, maybe.
'Kay.
Maybe straight up the hill.
Where's
I can
that
kind of
line?
see it like sloping a little bit from the front of the green to the back overall.
Okay, the line's inside left.
All right, here we go. Broke across the hole. Broke like 2 cups.
Gosh.
7 pars.
7 pars.
That wasn't good.
That was not a good.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was also, I pushed it a hair.
Well,
but
I
also
meant the
broke a lot.
handoff.
Oh, the handoff, yeah. Huge putt.
Atta
the broomstick.
kid. Atta kid. Okay, this is a big boy hole, 242.
Yeah, this is a hard hole.
Pin looks back right. So a hole like this on tour, obviously there'd probably be a little bit more rough around.
Yeah.
Are you just thinking middle of the green?
Middle of the green. This pin is really tough. Like, you see that sign just in the back there?
Yeah.
Just right at that, and just hope for the best. This is the one where I'm talking about, where guys will hit it middle of the green, and I'll be like, oh, safe shot, good shot. It's like, no, I absolutely laced a 4-iron there.
Is it 4-iron?
It's either 4 or 3. I think I'm gonna hit 4. 242.
242.
Just gonna try to smash 4. My hit and hope 4-iron.
Just a rope right at that sign?
Yes.
Good swing.
Thanks.
Really nice. Wow. I think that is playing a long way.
Thank you. Yeah, it is.
You hit that good?
I hit that good, yeah. Maybe a touch high on the face, but I don't think that was ever gonna get there, but I just couldn't hit 3-iron.
You couldn't bring yourself to do it?
Yeah. What flavor? Okay.
Peach and tangerine.
I approve.
Yeah.
Yeah, pars aren't great content,
It's all good.
but it's the professional content. I'm a no bogey guy. I
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
like bogeys.
No, just a bogey-free day. Yeah, another just a 240 with that pin.
Nasty.
Nasty.
Like, this thing's just got to crest the ridge. It's almost downhill after the
Yeah,
ridge.
it is. It's really, this is a tricky putt. This is going to test your lag putting
Yes, it
prowess.
is. My money where my mouth is.
So yeah, do you have a process for reading these long ones?
So on the long ones, I just break it down. So like this putt from here to the ridge, I break it down in 2 parts. I pick a line that I want to hit over in order to get to the ridge. And then from the ridge to the hole, I look at it as like almost a separate putt.
Got it. So
So
what are
I'm
you
just-
seeing here?
trying to roll it over this pitch mark. And my thought here is especially on a lot of up and overs, is basically to just try and leave it on top of the ridge and just have it trickle over it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's so easy to hit it, 8 feet by on
Because
this.
you feel like you don't want to leave it short of the hill.
Exactly. Go.
Very good.
Go. Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you.
There it was.
Yeah.
That's another thing is like a lot of amateurs think they got to get every putt to the hole. That's something my dad used to always tell me. He's like, you got to get it to the hole. You
Yes.
got to get it to the hole. It's like, actually,
Eagle putt? Yes.
You
But
still feel
on a
that way?
60-foot, I still feel that way. I'm like, we don't get that many chances to make eagle. I know that's not statistically driven or backed up at all, but trying to make eagle, they're so rare.
The playing style's got to match the guy's personality, right?
would
Like
agree.
you're not a like
Yeah.
an anal numbers cruncher process
No.
guy. You're just kind of, so it would be unnatural for you to like
Yeah.
to go against those instincts.
I feel like I'm kind of just a mix of stuff for sure. Because I like looking at numbers and stats, and I love golf nerdy stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I don't really use it.
You just like to just.
I
see
mean, I
it.
just like to see it.
Huh.
Like the bail right percentage.
Yeah,
That's
this
my favorite
This
stat.
guy sent me a thing. He goes, sent me a data golf thing that said 13% bail right percentage.
That was 15.
15. He's bails
Leading the
right.
tour
He
by
bails
3.
right more than anybody else on tour, and he was like proud of that.
The stat was, when there's trouble left, who misses it most 20 yards or more right of the fairway? And I led it by 3%. I don't know who was second, but
You were like prime tiger of bailing out right.
my miss percentage left was like 0.2, so.
Those trees are 340, so anything, I mean, it
Yeah.
feels like that skinny tree.
Exactly.
Cool. We got to make a birdie here.
Okay.
This
This is
the
a birdie
last one.
hole. Last hole. Short par 4.
We're bogey free.
Bogey free. That's all that matters. All right, just like a little stinger driver-ish.
Going for the
thing.
low one.
Yeah.
That is such a cool shot.
Thanks.
I love that shot.
Thank you.
What's the ball speed on that one? Is it lower than the?
No, it's higher. It's about the dynamic loft, like where I'm hitting it on the club face. It's so low on the face that the loft is actually like 6 or 7 degrees versus the
So
actual
it's like a
10.
more direct strike.
And it's just,
How are you dealing with having money?
that's been a crazy thing. Talked to my dad and my parents about it.
Feels like you haven't allowed yourself to like really think about it.
No, like the money's incredible and all. Like I'd be lying if I said the money isn't awesome, but I'm just so focused on the golf part and getting better and that whole process and stuff. Like the money isn't really changing
It's just a byproduct.
any of that. If anything, it's cool to know that I have more resources available to maybe look into things I wouldn't have been able to before, such as maybe buying I'm thinking of buying like a home gym thing.
Okay.
Another thing that I think about with the money stuff is just being able to eat meals and not worry about it.
Yeah.
That's pretty much my favorite thing in the world, is just food.
That thing went miles.
My driving has improved.
Does the stats bear that out?
No.
You just feel it.
I just feel it in my bones. I haven't my stats are terrible, by the way. Can I talk about that?
Yeah, please do.
Last year, I was the only person to make it to Eastlake. Snuck in, granted, but none of my strokes gained statistics were in the top 50 at all. None of them.
They were
all
in,
like
like, the
70 to 100.
So here's average.
And I was just like, what? I feel like I'm doing some things really well and some things really bad.
Yeah.
And then this year, I'm playing even better than I did last year, and my stats are the exact same. I don't have one statistic in the top 50.
You've gone a little longer since you turned pro?
A lot longer. I've probably gained, I've done 0 speed training, just gotten stronger and a little more flexible with my trainer Josh, and I've gained comfortably 5 miles per hour since I've turned pro.
Nice.
Ball speed without
Makes a big
doing any
difference.
speed stuff. Unluckily, I'm kind of tall and lanky.
Yep. All right. 95.
Okay. I have lob wedge, a little downwind.
Yeah. It
Don't
looks like
think
the
it'll
pin's
swing
only
too
like
much.
6 or 7 paces on.
Yeah,
This is dead aim.
should be perfect. Just gotta make one birdie.
I'm feeling a birdie.
Roy's got the only birdie so
Boy,
far.
am I feeling a birdie. Be
Please.
good, please. All right, we're
Okay.
gonna have a good chance for birdie.
Okay. That didn't.
You gotta wait till the end of the video for the birdies. That's how we drew it up.
No promises.
You want to walk with the putter, my friend?
Sure, make it a little more tour.
See, this is, yeah, the thing about the Tour though is that they don't have the Truly
They don't
in
have
their
the
hand
Truly in their hand.
and the rangefinder.
I might eat my words, but I don't think I'm ever gonna fly private. I just don't want to lose touch with, not because of the prices, because I get why people do it, but just so I don't lose touch with reality in a sense.
Huh, interesting.
I don't even want to know how good it is.
You've never done it before?
I've done it one time.
Your college team or something?
No, now my college team does it a lot. You're welcome, guys. But the only time I went was with Brant Snedeker.
Okay.
From the U.S. Open sectional to the Canadian event, and that was not planned. I got on it last minute, and it was really nice. But now I've flown enough now that I get the upgrades and stuff that I'm getting some upgrades into first class.
So you're fine.
I'm like, why would I ever need more than this?
Yeah, your frequent flyer miles have got to be astronomical.
It's nice. Oh gosh, I don't know what this does actually. Dan, you want to get in
Give
here
me
for
one more try.
One more.
I'm gonna do my Bones. Bones is always doing this.
Wait, I didn't get to see your other tattoo.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. This
What
is a
is
new
it?
guy. I like tattoos. Real curveball.
What is it?
My Jewish mother is not a fan. It's a light bulb.
Okay.
It's kind of a long story, but
Okay.
the cute version is that my fiance's last name is Light,
Oh, cool.
and she's changing her last name to Rapaport. So we had to put it in the rafters.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. I like
Hanging
that
in the
actually.
rafters forever. It looks like it's gonna go left at the hole from here. Feels like right edge.
Cool. I got my line at right edge.
Yes, sir. I knew it.
You did call it.
I knew it.
For the content.
That's unreal. Bogey free. We're under par.
Sorry, Roy.
That
I'm
was
not
a-
sorry.
That was a ton of
Thank
fun.
you, sir.
Thanks so
That
much for
was
doing
fun.
that. That was really
Thank
great.
you.
Enjoyed it per usual.
Roy, that was a lot of fun.
Thanks for making
Sorry for the yell.
It's all good.
He just made me feel good.
Yeah,
He kicks my ass all the time. He just wanted the cameras to me.
I was nervous.
That was so great. Thanks so much for doing that.
That's great.
But like that's what professional golfers
Yeah.
do. It wasn't anything special. You weren't hitting it well.
No.
But like you could easily go shoot 4 under in the back.
I'm back,
and
yeah.
60, 67, and then we're off.
It's not pretty.
It's not always pretty though, and that's
not
what
pretty.
we were talking about. Like when you're watching on TV, all you see is the pretty stuff.
Yes. And that's what makes golf crazy. In golf, I feel like there's such a small, fine line between guys on tour and guys that are grinding on mini tours. Legit, I think it's a very small and fine line. And you're just one event, swing thought, what Max said, you're just one whatever away from getting to that level.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it crazy. And you're also one whatever from losing it and just
We won't talk
going
about
batshit crazy.
that.
Yeah,
Masters is next week.
that's true.
We're
That's
going
true.
positive vibes.
It's true.
All right, that's a wrap. How great was that? That was just like golf nerddom. I love that. What a guy.